I want to welcome Jen. I'll use your last name in another episode, but today we're not going to. And Sydney, I'll use your last name in another episode, but today I'm not going to. Who's my wife? Who I own. I'm just kidding.
That's right.
My rib. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so listen. Is that you? People say that. It's my rib.
I guess.
It's from the Bible.
So you see how soft-spoken she is? If you're not going to speak up, we have to jack her. You have
Oh
to
my
turn the
goodness,
volume up.
It's from the Bible. That's where that story comes
Can you
from.
turn her volume up? Trust me on this one, because I have to go back in there and edit this
Where
thing.
that came from?
You guys understand something. First off, let me do a quick plug. If you're listening to this broadcast or this podcast, then you need to subscribe. I have 80 subscribers right now. Do you know what that means?
It's a really big deal.
That's that's like 2 full classrooms in high school. Like 2 of my classes merged together.
That's a really big classroom.
Well, that's my point.
It's too
That's
big,
how
actually.
that's how awesome.
Ben teaches an elective.
He teaches PE,
So
where we throw everyone.
I brought you in here, and you have no clue what the subject is today.
Nope.
I want to talk about if I say man's best friend, what comes to mind?
Dog.
I'm going to say man's not best friend.
The mall.
Target.
What? Take that back.
Right. That's blasphemous.
I want to get into that a little bit. What does it mean to you when you say, I'm going to Target, honey, or you don't tell anybody you're going and you go to Target? What is that moment like if you get on the interstate to drive there, or if you get in the parking lot and you pull up? Like, is there like some like things happening where you just feel like excited, or like it's amazing, you can't wait, you're like heart's pumping, racing? Be serious. I mean, this is an issue for a lot of men around this country, especially this time of year, right? Mm-hmm. Especially this time of year. So talk to me about what it means to you.
First of all, I don't necessarily have like a heart pounding situation happening, but I will say it's very similar to how you feel when you get to go play golf after not getting to play for 2 months. How do you feel?
No, this is my show. I feel really good about it. Okay, so Jen, how about you?
I view Target as more of a utilitarian sort of location. I don't get that excited about it. It just has all of the things I need, and it's clean.
Okay,
So clean.
So that's the issue for you, is it's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything is crisp. The prices are like,
right.
We're
They're
gonna talk-
reasonably priced.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Isn't Amazon clean? Comes right to your doorstep.
I use a lot of Amazon too.
yeah.
So both, they go hand in hand. They're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, the only thing about Target is you just like instant gratification. Like I can touch it. Whereas Amazon, I have to wait to touch it, and I don't always want to do that.
Right. We don't live in a location where the drone is dropping off things from Amazon yet, so
Right.
Target wins.
So does Target
Winner.
continue to upgrade or like change out their products, or is the same pillow from the same what's that show that's on TV? The Chip and Joanna Gaines, and they have their little Mulberry Market setup thing.
It's Magnolia Home
Right. I knew I'd be correct.
or
It's not
Heart and something.
Yeah, Hearth and Home or
Hearth and Heart.
do things change up? Because I see the same white pillows, the same farmhouse style quilts, the same.
It's 'cause
First
you're
of
not
all,
paying attention.
Right. First of all, it's the same plaid, but it's different colors based on what's fancy that year. I have bought Magnolia Home wrapping paper for 2 years in a row, but did you notice that it's different?
I wouldn't have noticed if you'd gotten it from Big Lots. I wouldn't have noticed if you'd gotten it from Walmart.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
have
would.
noticed if you got it from a garage sale.
Yes, you would, because it would be falling apart. But see, Magnolia Home wrapping paper stays together when you wrap crisp edges.
Also, in those locations, you would have had a hard time finding the wrapping paper because it would have been in a location that made 0 sense.
Is it
Right.
possible?
Like on the floor.
Is it possible to go to Target once, say, every 6 months and get what you need? Is there a reason it has to be weekend after weekend after weekend? It's like an event, right? If Target, I'm being serious now, if Target changed their model to Sam's, right, you have to have a membership card, would you do it?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yes.
How much do I need to
But
pay?
we shouldn't be letting them know this.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
why are you putting this out there?
Have you seen the commercial where the guy kind of has like a tailgate in the parking lot of Target while all the wives are.
Well, you showed me that commercial.
Wasn't that funny?
No.
Is it a commercial?
It was just a sketch. It's not a commercial because it's not
It's a
advertising
skit.
anything.
Right, it's like Dude
yeah,
Dad
yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Holderness family.
Can I show you another skit? I'm going to turn it
Yeah.
up and then I'll drop it in the video and edit. But look, watch this. You see what's happening, right?
Okay,
This
what
is
about
Black
this?
Friday sales at a department store.
Oh.
And people feel like they're getting a good deal. And the sale price is the same as the Black Friday sale. They just covered it up with a Black Friday, and it makes people feel good, I guess, like they're getting a good deal when that same deal existed before Black Friday.
It's
don't get it.
genius.
I'm confused.
I don't know why she's so confused.
You feel good about this? You feel good that these department stores are like, you're not getting any better sales on Black Friday, so let's talk about that.
Well, no,
I
it's
didn't
about the
shop on Black
experience.
Friday.
I did.
Oh, did you? At
All
Target?
freaking day. No, I mean, not at Target. I did go to Target.
And you got a good deal?
I didn't get anything. I just went through for the experience.
I think I just got hooks for ornaments on my tree.
Lame.
So you didn't really do a lot of shopping.
I don't Black Friday shop.
So Target
I
for you.
used to.
So you're a big Disney person.
Mm-hmm.
Like Disney's your thing.
Yes.
Now, what's that feel like? Pulling into the parking lot, or is it getting on the interstate headed south? Because you live in North Florida.
Right.
I won't put your exact address out there for all 80
Yeah,
subscribers
please
and
don't.
everybody out there.
Dangerous.
Look for 5 oak trees on a long, skinny dirt road. We're almost there.
Right.
Cemetery out front,
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You're really narrowing things down.
and it's in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you? I'm trying to be nice because do consider you a friend here, but don't you think it's a little crazy that you go to Disney as much as you do?
Nope.
No.
Okay, you've been to Disney World how many times in your life? Dead serious. Be like, my listeners,
Mm-hmm.
my friends, and my subscribers need to know the truth here. How many times have you been to Disney World itself? I don't care if you've gone down for 20 minutes because I bet you've done that before. Gone down for a half hour and turned around and came back.
She totally has.
True. Maybe. I mean, half hour feels excessive.
Okay.
Like maybe 2.
How many times have you been to Disney World?
2.5 hours.
Right. 2.5 hours.
If you had to guess,
I couldn't. I go a lot.
you've been to Disney 500 times.
No, that's maybe not that many.
You've not been to Disney World 500 times in your life?
Well, when I was younger, I didn't have the money to do that.
Well, that's nice.
Right.
Okay, 'tis the season.
Why is that nice?
Okay, I get it. She's humbling, but as of recently, you have been. You're basically a member. You're a gold star, 5-star, VIP.
DVC.
What's that? Disney.
Disney Vacation
What's the
Club.
best park?
I mean, it just depends. I go to Epcot the most. Disneyland, not Disney World.
Jake,
Yeah.
you have to understand. I've been down this with them. I know these things. I ask questions and you don't get straight answers.
Okay.
Like, what do you like about? Is Disneyland or Disney World better? Well,
Yeah.
I can't really answer that. Disneyland has this and Disney World has that. But if you want someone who knows Disney, it's her. You've been to Disneyland in California.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to Disney World in Orlando, Florida, over 500 times. I
A
feel
lot
like
of
you have.
times.
Yeah,
Maybe probably not that many, but a lot.
sure, whatever. Then you've been to Disney in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Any other Disneys?
Shanghai,
Huh?
Shanghai, in China.
You're hearing this right? So you've been to China,
Yes.
Europe, so Asia,
Mm-hmm.
Europe, and America, of course, where you live
Right.
in North Florida, down a long
Times
dirt road,
2.
5 oak trees, and cemetery out front.
Yes.
California and Florida.
Yeah, but America, North America,
Mm-hmm.
excessive.
Nope.
Where's the best experience you've had? Which park? I guess you
I mean,
enjoy
they
them
were
all.
all different, right? Like Shanghai, we had like a special VIP tour, so we didn't have to wait in line for anything. That was pretty great, but it was only one day, and I didn't get to do everything. Paris was fun. I mean, they're all different. They all have their like good things and bad things.
You've got the CEO of Disney listening to you right now.
Okay. Yes.
No.
and
You
He's
listen,
one of the 80 subscribers.
Right.
Well, he's
Right.
not. He's not, but he could be 81. What would you tell him? Like when it comes to experiences, I know there's other people like you who I'm trying to be appropriate here. I don't want to say it's a cult like following that Disney has.
Right.
Because that's not
Disney
nice.
adults.
That's not nice. But it is, and it's okay, right? Because I mean, I follow sports. I mean, love college football 12 to 12 on Saturdays during the fall. But if he's listening right now, like, don't you think you're like the person to go, hey, here's some advice on things that enhance your parks, that can make them better, create better experiences. You're a VIP member, Vacation Club. You just said it. You went over to Shanghai, right? And we're totally like got this VIP treatment. Didn't wait in lines. So is there a job opportunity here?
I'm sure I could get a job at Disney if I wanted to, but I'm kind of stuck over here.
Oh, sounds like there's more going on here that you want to share.
No.
Oh, there's not?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
good. We've looked into job opportunities. So if I want to move, I'll look into it. I have a couple of ideas of what I'd want to do, but I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, yeah. So what are those ideas?
I mean, Disney has a lot of different branches of what you can do. They have Adventures by Disney, where they do vacations all around the world.
That sounds fun.
And having talked to them, they always like former counselors, like school counselors, because there's children, they're family trips, so they need people who can deal with children
And their parents.
and their parents. But that's like a good one because you get to kind of pick where you go.
Right.
And I like to travel, so that would be a good Disney one.
Have you ever had like a moment in the park where something happened and you had to kind of call somebody out and go, look, do you not know who I am?
Well, I would never do that. I am nobody to Disney because
You've
there's
never-
millions of people just like me.
Crazy. I mean, like enjoy it that much.
Yeah, like famous people who enjoy it that much and go as more than I do.
So you never had a situation where maybe somebody was a little rude, maybe an employee. But first off, I've never had a bad experience there. Right? They're very nice to me. I'm only there twice in the last 25 years. But
That's not true.
okay, 5 times. But that's because of her, right?
Yeah.
That's because she spoils our kids and goes, hey, I got them a birthday present and
I know it's great.
I want to take them. But guess what? How much does it cost for her to get in? Our daughters. So you take our kids for free because you want to treat them, but then I have to pay to get in. Thanks for the gift.
You're welcome.
So take me, we'll go back to when you walked in here. You made a comment, Jake, about me. I hear like an echo in this
What did
thing.
I
I'm
say?
not sure if it's big or bad or not, but
I think it's fine.
are you said that I look like a politician at a what?
Oh, you look like a politician at a fall festival.
Do you not notice the Santa Claus is here and the wreath? Like I'm trying to be in the spirit here. And that was a Grinch-like thing to say.
I do have a heart a third of the size of a normal person.
Do you really?
2 sizes too small,
Yes.
to be exact.
There's
I-
still
Is
an
it 2? I
opportunity
thought it was
for it to
3.
grow. We
Okay.
could start singing. Yeah.
And then you said, who said like a Hallmark politician? You said that.
No, no.
You said politician. Who said
I
Hallmark
said
card?
Hallmark romantic interest, Hallmark movie.
You watch those? You watch Hallmark stuff?
I don't have the Hallmark channel, but I mean, we've all seen those movies.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
Oh, do they kiss at the end?
Yes, always. They always fall in love
100%.
and they always kiss, and it's always amazing.
It's always a small town guy meeting the big
The
city
girl.
girl.
Yeah, big city
Right.
girl
Who's,
comes
who's like
home.
way too successful. And
Yeah.
There's a couple of times it's been a prince and a regular girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun when you have football on TV.
I mean, tomato.
I want you to talk about any other shopping experiences. We talk about Target and other ones. I want to go back to this one because this is a struggle, and here's why. So JCPenney, this is a true story. JCPenney went to this advertising model many years ago where they were trying to change things up, drum up business, and they basically said, look, we're going to leave all of our rates the same, all of our prices. So pants, I used to buy pants, right? 3 pair of pants, $20 a piece, $60. Or they're $45 regular when they're not on sale. So that's how they would do it. They would do these no sales and then have a sale. Oh, you saved 70% off and you got all this right. Sounds good. Well, they changed it up and they went to no sales at all, lower the prices completely. So I could get a pair of pants that were normally 3 for $60 when on sale. Now they're just $20 a piece year round. Their sales dropped so much. People were still paying the bottom price, the sale price, 70% off. But because they didn't have those signs hanging all around the store that said 70% off, 50% off, buy one, get one free, look at the bottom of your receipt, you saved a bunch of money, their sales dropped. The experience actually changed and people didn't enjoy it anymore. And that's insane to me because at the end of the day, for me, it's kind of like I liked it like that because I knew it was flat rate. I'm getting it. I don't care about your sales. It doesn't make me feel good to look at the bottom of our receipt and go, look, I saved $1,700. but I spent $800.
I think that just depends on your culture too, because so there is something psychological about it, right? About getting a sale. And so when I was in Italy, they talked about like one of the bigger differences between like Americans and Italian people is that when Americans say, "Oh, I like your shirt," you'll be like, "Oh, I got it on sale." And that like that's a really big deal. Whereas in Italy, it's better to have paid full price because it's more of like a status thing.
And here it's like
Learn something new every
here
day, don't
here
you?
it's for me it's like I feel good about going to I don't go anywhere in a shop, you know that. But like what's a what's a
I
top
shop
brand?
for you.
Like is it Polo or Ralph Lauren? Is it like a big brand?
I shop for you.
She does.
Right. No, I do.
No, she does.
Like once things get holes, I'm like, enough's enough.
But you know that's a problem a lot of men have.
No, Jake, do you have that problem?
You're telling me none of your clothes have holes before you get new stuff.
No, I mean, I'm kind of a prima donna myself.
Jen?
But
I'm not asking you to call it your kids or your husband. Are there times that things
First of all, she has two very different children.
It's true.
I think I'm normal and that a lot of men wear things out, even to the point where you can see the stars at night through it. Before they, for me, I'll never buy anything.
What can see the stars?
Your eyes can see the stars through the holes in the clothes, possibly boxers.
but when are you like
Why do you
out
have
on the
boxers
night
in your
sky
pants?
looking at your underpants? Like this?
No, I was just making it. It was
You're
like
not.
it was just like an analogy. Like I'm not walking outside holding my boxers over my head trying to look at the stars, but I am saying that it's also being. I think it's how you grow up too. You know, when you don't have a whole lot growing up, you don't. You know,
Make do with Swiss cheese pants.
why are there holes in your shoes?
Sorry,
Because I don't feel like going to spend $95 or $100 or $150 on shoes. That's why. I'll go to Amazon Essentials, which Amazon, if you're listening right now and you'd like to sponsor this show,
And we know that you are.
and I pay $19.99. They're probably one of the 80 subscribers. I pay $19.99 for their Amazon Essential shoes. The bottom is like a really, really strong spongy foam, and every day it gets
At best.
every day. Well, I found out the hard way. Every day the layer gets a little bit lower.
So here's what Ben will do, Jen. So let's just talk about this real quick because
Okay.
he's like all about bragging about his $20 pairs of pants. Okay, cool. So you do that, right? So he buys, instead of just buying one pair of $100 pants, which will last him, I don't know, a couple years, he would rather buy 18 pairs of $20 pants every month because that's how fast he goes through them.
I don't. That's so. Anybody that knows her, which not many people on my subscriber list that know you, they will, because you may help this show just take off.
Right.
They know that you're very dramatic.
I'm not. That
Your-
is
your
that
fr-
is accurate.
Your bestie right here knows that you're very dramatic.
I don't know about that. You're buying fast fashion.
Right.
Well, so what's it like in China? The culture. You have friends over there, right?
I did, yes.
You did.
They're back.
They're back home.
Oh, I thought you got rid of them.
No.
I thought you
God.
said I'm done with this.
No, the CCP did.
No, they're
Acronym.
home. They're home.
Well, but they lived there for a long time. Are they from there?
No, they're from America.
Oh, well, what were they doing over there for so long?
They were teaching at a university.
Oh, that's cool. So, but did you learn anything about the culture in China?
I mean, some
Misconceptions. I know I'm putting you on the spot here. Any misconceptions we have in America? It's very political over here. You know, it's kind of charged like, oh, China, you know, but they're just normal people, right?
I mean, to a certain extent. I mean,
Okay.
it's different than here.
Okay. So would you ever, I'm just asking this, I'm asking the question. If you don't want to answer, if you want to take off your headphones, shut the microphone off and walk out, that's fine.
My
Would
God,
you go
what
through,
question is this?
would
don't
you,
know.
would you have a problem getting off the airplane in China and putting on your red, white, and blue shirt with the stars and stripes all over it and carrying an American flag walking out? Let me finish my question.
Is that a normal thing to be afraid of?
I mean, I think if
Well-
you did that, but with a Chinese flag in America, you'd have problems.
You think if you did that with a Chinese flag in America, people would have problems?
Really?
No way.
Florida,
Maybe.
Texas,
No way. That's crazy.
anywhere in the South,
Nobody would care.
in the airport.
Maybe you wouldn't care.
Are
Maybe
there
somebody?
are there things you wouldn't do in China?
Yeah.
Are there things you wouldn't do in China if you were? Let me take that back.
Jake,
I didn't ask you what
Jake's
those things
dying.
were.
Right. I didn't tell you what those things were.
Oh,
Food- are there
scandalous.
Are there foods you wouldn't eat? Here's
I've tried a lot of foods. Some were not great.
what I'm yeah.
Oh gosh.
Would you no?
I'm kidding.
Are there if did you ever
Take that
see
out in
anything?
editing.
Right.
If look, we're not going to tell.
Take this
People-
out too.
Stop. You know, yeah,
Editing all this out.
Oh my gosh.
we can't.
Cannot be
We're
associated
editing.
with
Why
this.
can't we edit it out?
You can't do that.
We can't do what?
I can edit it out, but don't say things that are inappropriate.
Yeah, but I
I'll-
did it within the block of time that we're already editing out, so it's okay. That's why I did
Well,
it.
keep track of the minutes because
It's like farting when someone else does. It's like, okay.
Jen, no,
Cancels
I
each
would not
other
do that
out.
to you. I would not do that to you. I would not do that to you. I'm saying if you were you aware of things, even if you were a Chinese national from China, that you would not do that maybe in America you could do. Freedom of speech, for example.
Well, yeah, there's certain things over there that are limited or you're not supposed to have access to, like Facebook. You're not supposed to have
Oh,
Facebook.
really?
Oh, yeah. They limit different social media apps and all kinds of things over
Do you
there.
think that's for?
You can't play Pokemon Go.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was real upset.
Tragic.
I was devastated. I was like, I'm going to get some Asian Pokemon over here. And
And
then
you
it was like,
couldn't.
nope, it doesn't work.
No Charizards over here.
Nope.
Well, I mean, do you feel like they were watching you? Like, did you feel like you?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You have to tell them where you're staying, where you're going, who you're going to be with.
But you do that anywhere, and when you go to the passport at an airport, and you say, "Hey, here's where I'm going."
You don't tell them where you're
No.
staying.
Before I even was allowed to go, I had to tell them who I was going to be with.
To stay in China.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, it's different.
it is different. So you wouldn't want to live there.
I mean, the food's really good.
it might work a
I
little
will
different.
sacrifice for the food.
I mean, I do always wish I was visiting again because the food's great.
Cat.
No,
I mean,
I don't-
people say that though, right? Do they have cat?
they have cats as pets.
Stop.
They do.
Then why are people? This is wrong. Them that people think that they eat cats over there.
I mean,
a
maybe in
misconception.
desperate times. I don't know.
I definitely saw in the
People
mar-
ate horses in Europe
Right.
at some point. I mean, people eat.
You're
things.
saying sometime, but I just saw dogs. They eat dogs.
It's possible.
What do
I
you mean
don't
possible?
know. I didn't
during
eat dogs.
COVID. During COVID, I saw a video of the markets with dogs are just piled up like they've been roasted like a rotisserie chicken, sitting.
I wasn't at that market.
There,
What the heck?
you didn't see it?
Happened. They say
This is weird.
It's not weird. So okay, we'll go back to Target then.
bat to a penguin
Thanks.
to a human.
Well, what I'm looking for from you guys is to expand a little bit more in our conversation here. You didn't give me a whole
About
lot.
Target?
Yeah, because you shut down. You felt like I was attacking you, and I wasn't. I was just saying.
I don't feel attacked. Most of the time when I go to Target these days, because it's so amazing, I pre-order all the things I need and I just drive up and they bring it to my car and I leave. So I don't even have all that temptation that I used to have in the physical building of Target.
Target starts things off cheap though when you walk in, right?
Yeah, they have that dollar bin.
And then it
The
gets more
dollar,
expensive
not
from there.
dollar bin.
Yeah,
There's only like 3 things that are actually a dollar.
right.
Would you ever go to Target to buy medicine? Would you drive 25 minutes away from a Publix?
I used to get
Walmart?
my prescriptions filled there when my insurance covered it. Yes.
Boom.
They have the nice bottles and they're color coded for the different
Right.
people in your family. Target's doing things top notch.
So then they really do need to create a membership.
No.
No.
Why do you keep saying this out loud for people to think about and consider?
I just thought that it might be an idea that would work.
Well, you don't work for Target.
terrible
so
idea,
Keep
Target.
this idea to yourself.
All right, since it's the holidays, which is why you're here and why you're wearing your
Yeah, I
ugly
was told
sweaters.
to wear this sweater.
Ugly sweater, right?
This isn't an ugly sweater.
No,
Oh.
this
I got compliments on this sweater all day.
an
Thank you
attractive
very
sweater.
much.
This sweater's a unicorn because it's an accident. Wasn't supposed to be.
Really?
and Disney don't make accidents.
It's correct.
So if the CEO, who's probably one of the 80 subscribers, is watching
Correct.
right now,
and we know that he is.
right. So tell me a Christmas tradition. I'm assuming you celebrate Christmas. So if that's a bad assumption, I apologize.
It is a true assumption.
Okay,
what do
so-
you mean? Like, what's a tradition
Well, I
that
mean,
we have?
I didn't know if it could be Hanukkah or something else. That's all.
Oh, okay. So you want to know a family tradition?
Well, I want to know if there's something that you always look forward to during the holidays. I mean, you string popcorn with needles and hang it from around the tree and then eat the popcorn later.
No, because we have pets.
You never heard that, Jake?
You said popcorn on a string and then
Garland. It's like popcorn.
You know people did that, right?
no.
Yeah, use it as garland.
What's it called?
Popcorn garland.
Yeah, they still got popcorn around the Christmas tree.
With, like,
Look up
cranberries.
popcorn garland.
This must be a generational divide thing.
Well,
What?
Nobody that I've ever met has done that.
What? I have done that.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
she's from East Tennessee.
Oh,
There's other things they do. Play with snakes in churches.
Those Pentecostals, man, they'll get you.
Well, I mean,
the snakes will get you. I mean, not if you have faith.
Right, it's true.
so what's a Christmas
Yeah.
tradition while we're looking
Right,
at
you're
popcorn?
good.
I don't know. We have a lot of them. Let's see.
What's your favorite one? Most favorite one that makes your heart smile?
I mean, the one that I have with my family now, the one that we still maintain is we all get together and decorate the tree. And I have one particular Christmas album that I force my children to listen to, and they hate it, and I love it, and they complain. And
Who's the singer?
her name's Erin O'Donnell. It's just a Christmas album that I got from like Starbucks or something one year, and it's my favorite one.
Sydney, what's yours?
My favorite tradition,
Yeah.
like new tradition in my new
No,
family.
no.
Right, because
no.
I have
you
I
guys
have
or
like an old
my-
family
right.
traditions.
What's the
too.
old family tradition?
We used to make breakfast in the morning and then go to my papa and mama's house.
That's a great tradition.
It was fun.
So, your mom did something pretty unique, I think, growing up. What did she get you? You get 3 gifts. Is that right?
So it's like you can get something to read, something you want, and something you need.
So for me, right, something I can read. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, I can't read much, but if I were going to read something, it'd probably be a Beckett with card values for sports cards, and then something I need. I need boxers,
Underwear. Always underwear.
and then something I want.
Within reason. Like
It's just not anything.
nobody's getting a pony or a unicorn.
Did you ever get anything that was worth more than $250?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, one year I got a laptop.
Well, that's later in life, though, right? That's going to college or high school.
Yeah. So I guess that was something I wanted and something I needed. But I got a PlayStation that I never used.
Did you really?
I used it for, I played a Harry Potter game.
Okay, that's weird.
That was about it.
Played a Harry Potter game on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hogwarts. What's it called?
It was just called Hogwarts because it was in the early 2000s.
Oh, okay. You know they came up with a new one.
Yeah,
I
the
have it.
Legacy or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it's
want to
pretty
play
good.
it, but I don't play video games, so I'd
You should
probably
get
be
it. My
terrible.
mom was playing it, and she's like 50.
Your mom is so cool.
Yeah, she's a big Harry
She's
Potter
like
fan. And
I want to
like,
be her when I grow up.
well,
Okay.
you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Change your name
Um,
legally.
Steal our identity. Not that hard.
Right.
You can do it.
yeah, it was
We
good.
can.
It's like the most real Hogwarts diagram there is. If that makes any sense. Like everything's accurate.
I
But
believe that.
Hogwarts moves around.
The staircases do.
Yeah. So to go back to Christmas traditions, my family and I used to go see the Christmas Carol play
Where?
or watch it on TV, the old one
Wow.
with the really old guy in black and white.
Yeah, we did the
At least I think it was black and white.
what's it called? Christmas. What's that one we always watch? My family. The
You
White
guys-
Christmas. Bing
White
Crosby.
Christmas.
Bing Crosby. White Christmas. It's a musical. It's
Right.
it's got a lot of music in it. You don't like musicals,
I hate musicals, except for Sweeney Todd.
which, by the way, that's
Thank you, Josh Groban.
because you guys went to New York City this past summer.
We did.
So it's
Sweeney
it's
Todd,
it's
Sweeney Todd.
it's my goal to go during Christmas time. But you went and saw Harry Potter's play.
Yeah, it was terrible. I feel so bad saying that. It was really bad.
Why? What made it bad? Like, these are really talented people on stage,
Okay,
right?
here's the problem. Because I saw Sweeney Todd first. Had I seen Harry Potter first, I think I would have liked it more. But I saw Sweeney Todd first, and Sweeney Todd was incredible.
You've been to Disney over 500 times. You've read Harry Potter books how many times? Be serious.
500.
You've read, how many books are there?
Well, there's 8.
How many times have you read each book? In all
Show the
honesty?
camera your tattoo. The Deathly Hallows
Where's
one.
the camera?
Right there.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, like an eye or something.
I have that one, and I have this one, too. See?
What does that say?
9 and
9
3 quarters.
Oh.
Platform 9 and 3. You are such a poser.
I'm fake because of the stuff that's behind me.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I got stuff that is given to me by fans all around the world
All 80 subscribers.
and subscribers.
I have a trivia question when You wanna?
You
I'm
will
ready.
not. You will not stump her on Harry Potter.
Ooh,
trivia.
I can't wait. Do it.
And
Do it.
you
Do
will
it.
not.
Okay.
You won't. Time out. I want to set this up. I want to set this up.
Are we putting money on this?
Oh, there's no
Right.
way. You don't. You don't get her. You've read Harry Potter books, both American versions. Have you read versions from the UK?
Yeah, well, the ones that you got me.
And those were written differently.
Yeah, they are different.
Why are they different? Remember, she's got two different kinds. Why?
I mean, it's a dialect, right? So, like, Americans talk a certain way and British people talk a certain way.
Like we're like, yo, Harry Potter, come over here, and over there, like, hey, Choppy Harry Potter,
I mean, no, but
and there's Hagrid.
no, I don't know. It's just a little different. Like some of the sentences are worded differently.
Oh, my blood appear.
No,
Do you read them side by side so you can see what
I
all the
should.
differences are?
I've never done that, but I would.
All right, trivia. Go ahead. We're ready.
Okay, so to set this up, I feel like I have a right to ask this for people on the hot spot on the hot seat, because I was doing it was like 100 question long Harry Potter quiz, and I only got one wrong.
What?
Yeah, and I got this
Time out.
one right, and it showed the analytics on it. This was years ago, and this question was like almost never answered correctly. So
I'm not feeling good.
and
about
it
this
really.
I'm
so
really nervous now.
J.K. Rowling, she wrote not all of it, but a huge portion on a train
Okay.
with her kids, and she mapped out like books 1 through 7 in such a cohesive and like
Does that make sense to you so far?
hold filled world building way. And this question just really illustrates that. But anyways, okay, here's the question.
Time
So-
out. Before you
Go ahead.
ask the question, do you actually know the answer to the
Oh,
question?
I know the answer to the question.
Okay.
Of course, he
I-
knows the answer.
he
to
said
the
he got it
question.
right.
I've asked questions
No, he got
before.
it
I don't
wrong.
know the answer.
Oh, you got it
It's the
wrong.
only one he got wrong.
It's a book question.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, so in the Half-Blood Prince, Draco is tasked by Voldemort to get the Death Eaters into Hogwarts, and he decides to do it by using the vanishing cabinet in the Room of Requirement.
Yes.
The problem is it's broken.
Okay.
Remember,
yeah,
he's
he has
trying
to
to
mend
fix
it.
it. Right.
Yeah.
So who originally broke the vanishing cabinet?
Wasn't it Grindelwald?
Nope.
Who was it?
Okay. In the Chamber of Secrets, there's a part where Harry is walking in from Quidditch practice
Okay.
on a really rainy night.
Okay.
And he's bringing in mud into the castle, which you're not supposed to do. And Filch gets really mad at that
Yeah.
because he's like the
the-
maid.
the custodian.
Right. It's a better word.
Not the maid.
Not the maid. So while he's walking, he's talking with Nearly Headless Nick. And Nearly Headless Nick is sad because he didn't get invited to a ghost party, and Harry's kind of offering him sympathy, whatever. And on their walk to the Gryffindor common room, Filch catches Harry and takes him to his office and was about to get him in trouble or whatever. And he's interrupted by a really loud noise out in the hallway. And then Filch runs out of the room, and then Harry gets away. But Filch says when he comes back, something about like Peeves, the poltergeist, is going to get it. That vanishing cabinet was worth a fortune. So Nearly Headless Nick convinced Peeves, the poltergeist, to throw the vanishing cabinet down a set of stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Long-winded answer, but yeah.
Jen, do you know Harry Potter decent or no?
No.
Okay.
I've read all the books, but I read them the day they came out because
That was
I would
it.
go and get them at midnight, and then I never read them again.
What people who are like really Harry Potter fan people, like I'm trying to not be offensive. It's like people who are really Disney like people. What's it about Harry Potter?
Is that Dizzy?
Disney. What's it about Harry Potter? What makes it so intriguing?
I don't
Now,
know.
Jake, you've read the books, all the books, and then you've watched the movies,
Yep.
and you feel the same, like the books are better than the movies.
Not all the books are better than movies.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
But traditionally, books are always better than movies. Typically,
I'd say the movies are a really good adaptation, but it kind of just comes down to, I think in general, it kind of comes down to preference.
is it like an? Is it? I asked a question, and what was the? What would like? is it like an imagination thing? It's like a dream thing. It's like a different world, different element, and it's kind of like takes you away to like Fantasyland. Of like, it's like for me like Hook, watching Hook and Peter Pan and the Lost Boys and stuff like that. Is it like that where you're kind of like lost in this other realm somewhere with a commercial playing? Sorry about that for everybody watching.
I think what Harry Potter does really well is have a lead character that doesn't have any like super strong qualities one way or the other. Like Harry Potter's a very blank slate character, so you can live vicariously through him. And then J.K. Rowling created a really good story as well as like a really cool world. So I say that to say it's a really good like tool for escapism. I think that's part of it.
Sid?
I'm going to be honest. The original reason that I read Harry Potter was to get accelerated reader points and get pizza parties.
That's what
It actually wasn't until like maybe high school that I like really started to get into it. And I don't know why. I think it was just like reminded me of being a kid and being like mischievous.
We're learning something here.
Right.
So I did dress as Hagrid during Halloween.
Yes. It's an abomination, honestly.
Well, I was in the trench coat, the beard, and I had the accent, but I guess I didn't
That's
have
not
the
an
accent.
think you did.
accent.
That's not the accent.
No.
Hey kids, hey, here's my bubble wand. I'm kind of mixing
No.
Argon's
Bubble
quest with Hagrid because look, don't judge. Harry.
I am.
Hey, well,
Don't dress up as a character if you don't know what it is.
my brother dressed up as Harry Potter,
Who?
and my sister dressed up as Hermione.
Hermione.
Same thing. It was something like that, right?
Hermione.
It's embarrassing.
That's what I would call the queen if I ever met her. What's up, your Hermione? Your Hermione.
Yeah, don't. Oh, the queen. Yeah.
Her hininess.
So look, anything you guys want, any departing messages for the holidays that you guys want to provide, because I know you've got to get your hair done. You're flying out to Phoenix, aren't you?
I am
At some point.
tomorrow morning.
Oh wow! So you came into this podcast. See, that is important to me. Like you came in here before you decided. That's awesome. That's awesome. So leave me with a parting message. I don't want to hold you too long. You got to go. I've had.
The best holiday traditions are family. There you go.
Wow,
Spend
that was
it with
awesome.
family.
That's awesome. What about you?
The best way to spread Christmas cheers by singing loud for all to hear.
That's a
Name
good one.
that movie.
Elf.
I
That's a
had
good. That's
no
a good
clue.
family
I had
tradition.
no clue what that was at all.
Oh, we always watch Elf.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Yeah.
like the most recent Christmas classic.
Right.
I'm gonna have you guys back on in the future, but I better get 10 more subscribers out of this, or you guys will never
I
come
don't think
back.
that's gonna happen.
I thought you
Right.
guys were very interesting.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. You're not boring people.
I mean, we're not boring people, but
No.
I'm not subscribing to
Oh,
listen.
someone
By any
who's
means.
someone who's been to China a few times. Yeah, you've got a lot. Well, thank you both for coming on. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time, and go pick up the kids. All right.